Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, we're heading from uptown Armu. We're going to drop down through Konya village, across the Limassol roundabout, and start our descent to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. And we'd like you to come with us. When I say we, well, guess what? Sitting next to me is the most beautiful woman in the world, and her name is Miss Anshin Graciliano.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again in the lovely crew of Mr. Paul's boat. He can't take me anywhere, but this time I begged him to death to take me somewhere, so he did.
I did indeed, and we're going to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and we're going to do a bit of Chuchka dancing on the promenade and then crescendo into the harbour, and we're going to meet up with some superstar members. Of course, the one and only legend all the way from downtown Bratislava. That's Lord Richie, and he's bringing his beauty. Of course, that's Lady Zuzka.
Say it
and
again.
Today, sorry?
Say it again.
Say it again. Say what again, Gracili?
Bratislava and Zuzka.
Bratislava and Zuzka.
Well done.
There we are. My pronunciation is not Sherlock Holmes tonight.
I'm
Look
giving
at
you the
that.
best mark, Mr.
You are. Look at that for a view, Gracili. What do you think of it?
That view is amazing. By the way, now with the dropping down the sun is going straight away to our Queen of Oz.
It is downtown Kato, Australia, and it's going to pop its head up and say Kalimera to our superstar, the Queen of Oz, Miss Helen. And of course, well, there's another girl down there as well, isn't there? Miss Marika, who was stolen from the island of love by a man in the UN known as Mr. Leon. So a Kalimera to you as well. We've entered Konya village. This is the main road through it. Well, a bit of a B road, I suppose you'd call it, but this is the main road through it, and we're going to come out by the Limassol roundabout. We're going to go straight over it. We're not going to go left for Limassol, no, or the Paphos airport. We're going to go straight over it and start our descent in through mid-Paphos on the ring road and come out in the Kato Paphos Harbour. So if you stick with us, you are going to get to see what it's like in the harbour just before that sun sets. Yes, Gracili?
Kalimera or Limera? Do you know what does it mean in Greek?
Well, I'm confused now.
Kalimera or Limera, they would say, and you will wonder, what do they say? They saying good morning all day. It means all day is going to be good morning. So if you start a day with a good morning, it means the good day is coming after the Jackie Chan.
To the Jackie Chan. And of course, he's coming to town next week, or is he
Exactly.
already here?
Someone is coming one after to another. Who wonders? So they will get a correct answer.
Right, I see. Confusing English there. It's not Gracili.
My English is on charge.
It's on charge, that's right, she's left it on charge. If you're wondering about Marika's nationality, now and again we do get asked, she's actually Armenian with a Georgian mother, and then they went to live in Ukraine and in Russia, and then eventually she ended up in Cyprus. And believe it or not, she is a professor of Russian literature. And I mean professor. So in the English world, we've got school teacher, with no disrespect to a school teacher, but then after that we have a lecturer in a college, and of course after that the crescendo's all the way up the ladder to a professor. Receive the booth, Marika is a professor.
Don't worry, after that I have another 25 years. I am already 25. So 25 years to get after this and after that, and I'm becoming the professors of all the professorizing professors.
Of all the languages in the world. Yes. She already speaks 7 languages, by the way. And if you think she gets her English confused now and again, she does, like we all do, of course. But of course, it is her worst language. Believe that or not. She speaks Russian fluently. She speaks Armenian fluently, Georgian fluently, Ukrainian fluently, Turkish fluently, Greek fluently. And she also dibbles and dabbles in a few other languages as well, including Chinese. Are you a cat? Meow. There we go. Downtown Kato Paphos is coming up very, very soon. You're on the little channel known as Marika and me. And if you're wondering how the channel is funded, well, it's all down to you. And of course, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. While you're at it, while you're watching the little movie, why not click through to our About page, where you will find the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Or Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, tap it into the search bar on Google, and up it will come. And you can read our About page and read comments that have been left by other people, and hopefully that will tempt you to say thank you or salute, or perhaps motivate us to keep on doing our little videos, especially for you. If you want a shout out, if you want a birthday, an anniversary, you want me to call your cat in, whatever it might be, a couple of coffees and that video will be coming especially for you. You can also join us as a superstar member at only €10 a month. What does it get you? Well, a great title, and you get to dance the Chuchuchka the night away in the Pelican restaurant. I'm talking to you, Lord Julian, and of course his blonde beauty, Lady Bridget. They're back in the UK now, but I tell you what, we're looking forward to seeing you again very soon indeed.
Bridget, Julie, we're loving you. We love the company of yours. We love the time spent with you. We loved your lovely story. We loved your own world that you're living in. We loved all you told us, and we loved your emotions, Mr. Julian. Sorry, Lady. Sorry.
Lady. Two.
I've got the scissors. So
Yes.
I'm gonna cut one little piece of my tongue now
Yes.
immediately. Lady Bridget, I'm sorry, but he was so shouting and screaming. You're away of competition in this task.
We're not stopping here, Andrew.
Correct?
We're going straight through.
No. And talking about the cats, by the way, you know, Mr. Paul, just came to me one idea. In the next life, if I ever come to this world, I would like to be born as one of your wonderful, good-looked after cats, because they've got the best of vets. Wet. I was going to say wet. You see, my tongue cannot twist on time. Anyway, and then they've got a good food, they've got a good cuddle, kiddle, chittle, chattle, and everything all comes with love. Mr. Paul and his brother, and of course a little bit of me looking after the cats well. So next life, I'm coming back as one of your cats. So you decide. Chicky chick,
Chicky chick. We've got Chicky chick. We've got Tiggy Tiggs, and we've got the little gangster cat known as Mr. Blonde, or Blonde and Tag.
Blonde and Tag. You know, you will not believe me, but Tick, how they called this lovely cat, he's scared of his own shade. I've seen it a few times, and I couldn't believe my eyes that this kind of things could exist, that the cat sees his tail somewhere on the asphalt shadow, and he's running away like a lunatic. It's a little bit like the Chinese man ran away when Mr. Paul said, "Oh, hello and welcome back, and thank you."
We all like a little bit of Hong Kong food, especially on the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. Here we are. We're at the crossroads. This is the crescendo road down to the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour. At the moment, you can't drive from the promenade side to the harbour, so the quickest route is to cut through the Universal area, which is what we're going to do here. And we are going to crescendo into the harbour, and you are going to get a spectacality of a view, and hopefully it's going to be pretty busy, because we are still in the main summer season, and all that's actually missing is you. I know up in the sky it's not that blue, probably on the camera's eye, but it's still pretty blue. The sea, oh, that's blue. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue. So all that is actually missing is
you. Of course you. So you have to get somehow on the big bed. Then somehow you have to nude yourself canoodling.
Canoodling? Oh my God. That's Lady Rachel, the Cheshire Grass Man.
Rachel and Jason know that better than all of us. And then you have to start like paddle like, you see,
crazy.
When you interrupt me,
you've lost your text.
Yes, my tongue is twisting wrong way, and then because we're waiting for you impatiently, Mr. Julian, I know it's incorrect. The right word, this is especially for you now because I promised to do it. impatiently. And Mr. Paul, that man who is driving and sitting there and having a cheeky sneaky smile on his mouth, by the way, never told me. But you, luckily, met us and you told me that that's a huge mistake. But apparently you didn't mind.
Well, it's your English.
This is my English.
It's your English.
Yeah, but can you believe me that I used to believe that I was
stealing my English.
Impatient. No, there is such a word, impatient.
I'm not sure.
Unlucky.
I know.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
what's
There is
it?
a word lucky.
Yes.
And there is unlucky.
There is.
Why patient and impatient? Is it not
I'm
correct?
pretty sure there's another couple of lords in downtown damp Cardiff. And of course, I'm talking to Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon. They'll go and check it out, and we will thank them very, very muchly indeed.
Help us, two lords. Only lords can help us. Otherwise, we lost in the grammar, we lost in the pronunciation, and now we are just wondering what kind of words should we say to be correctly. But never mind. I know that our people are the loveliest, the more understandable people in the world.
They
So
are
they know
indeed.
how to understand me.
Well, you've got your Marika-isms.
Exactly.
That's what you've
I
got.
love this word now,
That's
by the way.
word. Well, I've always
I
said
like-
to Marika, never change. Obviously, as we go on, we do change. But her English, if you understand or not, often she confuses her English on purpose. But of course, that's part of her charm.
Some
Very,
of the
very clever
times I
girl.
don't, by the way.
Some of the times you don't.
I can't.
Not with you impatiently or impatiently or
No,
impatiently.
no.
I know, you got me confused now. I tell you,
Yeah.
you've been stealing my English for 5 years. I used to be quite fluent in English, and now I find myself struggling for words.
But the
I understand people don't
the
understand.
problem, your teacher was not good enough to start with.
My teacher,
Yes.
I think my English teacher was very good, it's just I wasn't a very good student.
But my teacher was very nice, Larissa Aronovna.
And again, not a very good teacher.
Oh, you know, then we thought, you'll be surprised, then we thought that she's so fluent. You know, she was talking so nice. But of course, we didn't know any word. For us then, it was very, very nice and very professional. Larissa
And I'm
Aronovna.
sure she was, and she sounds like an absolute superstar
Yes.
indeed. Now, you can also help us out on the little YouTube platform itself, where you've got the thumbs up. That tells YouTube that you like what you've seen. Doesn't cost you a penny. You can also hit the subscribe button, and we ask you to do it, and we thank you very, very much. Again, it doesn't cost you a penny. It just tells YouTube that perhaps you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend it to more like-minded superstars like yourself. You can also keep scrolling across. There's some other bits and bobs on YouTube. You've got shorts, you can do downloads, and also there's a heart-shaped button with a little red dollar sign in the middle, and that's called the thanks button, or some people call it a super thanks. And it's a way of thanking the YouTuber for something perhaps that you've seen, or perhaps something that they have helped you with, or perhaps you just like them. So click it once or twice and perhaps send us $1 or two. And we thank all of the people who continue to keep the channel afloat. Lady Sharon, Sir Philip, all the way down in Cornwall. We know you like the super thanks. And of course, Lord Derek Scully and his booth, we know you like the super thanks. Lord David Ritchie, again, we thank you for using that super thanks button. And of course, many of you are superstar members on the Buy Me a Coffee platform as well. And we do thank you, and we do appreciate it very, very much indeed. We're finally coming to the final crescendo of the video, and we're going to come past the Paphos Mall on the right hand side very, very soon. We're going to go over the Paphos Mall roundabout, and we're going to start our final descent into the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour and Promenade area. We'd like to thank you for joining us, and of course we'd like to welcome you back again very, very soon indeed.
I would like to thank you as well. I would like to tell you many, many loves, to send you from this lovely, hot and very spirited island of love. Spirited?
Spirited? That's a
What
nice
did I
way of
say
saying
now?
it, yeah.
Oh my goodness, you know, I'm opening myself in a new spiritly way. And, you know, without you, of course, we wouldn't be here. We're all doing this for your love. We're doing all this for your kindness reviews. We're doing all this for you to be a little bit more positive, happy and smiley. We're loving you to bits and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts.
And we'd also like to thank all the people that have viewed. We are unbelievably close to 1 million views. We understand to some YouTube channels that's chump change, that's nothing, and they might get that in an hour or so. But to us, to Marika and me, it is a huge, I'm losing my English now, I'm getting emotional on camera. Well, I'm not on camera, I'm behind the camera, but you know what I mean. We're getting unbelievably close to 1 million views. We may have crossed it as I speak, or it may be the following day. But the 1 million views is upon us, and we do thank each and every one of you. And we really, really do. And we truly appreciate every single second that you watch. And we'd like you to keep on coming back again and again.
On that very day, by the way, I've got an idea. Should I say it now or not?
Go on, say it.
Yeah. Well, I think I will be standing on this skywalk with a number 1 and 6 zeros. Would people think that I cost $1 million?
Well, they probably think you spent $1 million in the Paphos Mall in the last few years on the clothes that you keep buying.
Well, this is a point in it.
Well, there we go. I could be a rich man, but there we are. Don't forget to help us out on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Please, please, please. And don't forget to go to that super thanks now and again. And don't forget to keep coming back, because, of course, we're missing you like crazy. Shout out to some of the girls who like to watch the show. Girl in charge, well, that's our day man. She's coming to Paphos very, very soon. Girl in charge of all the legalities, that's our Anna, our superstar. She's in downtown Krakow in Poland, and she's coming back to Paphos next year, so it won't be long before we get her to dance the Chuchuchka down the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. And I've no doubt that her husband Tomas will join in the fun, and I'll bet you the legend, their son of my great friend Mr. Bart, will as well. This is it. We've arrived at the destination. There's quite a people monkeying around, and they're all pondering on where they're going to go and eat. We're going to the Pelican restaurant. We're going to meet the superstars known as Lord Richie and Lady Zuska, and of course we're going to get a nice meal. Well, hopefully, aren't we? Hopefully we're getting a nice meal. I've always had a great meal in the Pelican restaurant, and to be fair to all the restaurants on the promenade and on the harbour, they all do good food at a reasonable price. So let's let these people go, because you never know, they may be family members, they may be subscribers.
But if they're not?
Well, we'll find out, we'll reverse over it. That's what we'll do.
Mr. Paul is always very good gentleman. This is not
well, it
out of
costs nothing to be courteous.
Nothing.
It doesn't cost a single thing, and as long as you get a thank you, it makes you feel all right.
Well done,
Gentlemen,
Mr.
thank
Paul. This is why I love you. So we're loving you as well. And many, many thanks for coming back and seeing all our madnesses. Bye.
And now we're going to drive around the Kato Paphos Harbour car park for the next 4 hours looking for a parking space, because unfortunately, well, we're not famous enough yet, shall we say. Hopefully down here we can find a space, and hopefully we can find a gun barrow that if we need to leave the keys with us, and we can move it for us and perhaps steal it, and I can claim on the insurance. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click the subscribe, come back and witness Mr. Paul driving around with the most beautiful woman in the world called Miss Ochin Grasilia Labuf.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks.